Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's a beautiful day.
Hi, this is Alan. I like IRONWORX because it's where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came.
I love IRONWORX with Josh, Walt and Zack. It's like sitting in your front room having a cosy chat with your best friends.
Hi, it's Diva here, and I just want you to know that IRONWORX with Josh, Walt and Zack, it's definitely my favourite dose of reality. Come join the family and keep it flat.
Why sleep in when you could get your dose of iron in the morning? Listen to the IRONWORX.
This is Enlightened Dawn. Roses are red, violets are blue. Media is the best on the plane. To this show, I will forever be true. You guys are truly the best, and I love you guys. I'm so thankful to have you in my life.
Do you like listening to space letters from Never a Straight Answer? Then tune in to the IRONWORX with Zack, Walter, and Josh. Break clear of the fear on the IRONWORX and become an Iron Scout.
Good morning. Yeah. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
What is dark matter?
Okay, we don't know.
That's great. That's why it's called dark.
It's exactly.
Reputable information comes from random people on the internet. Everything's internet. The earth is flat. It's like school in your hand.
Dark matter is something we do not know what it is. We believe that dark matter is there, but we have never detected it. Well, what I'm afraid of course, is that there is no dark matter out there.
So what one?
There is no dark matter out there. We need to think really hard.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Yeah, it seems my entire case of the Mondays gets jammed into the first 3 minutes of the show. I don't know what the hell's going on. My computer was just being weird. I had 15 seconds to go. Right. I was literally getting ready to turn and make sure everything was set so that I can press start streaming because there was only 15 seconds left. That's about the time I do it. And I just see OBS freeze. Non-responsive. Just crash doing nothing. Well, ain't that some shit. So it finally unfreezes. I get Zack to shut the F up. And I go to play the soundboard, and it seems like NVIDIA has turned on my noise suppression again. Either I uninstall NVIDIA completely from my computer, or I just include turning off noise suppression on NVIDIA in my morning show prep. Of all the shit I got to get ready to do and get ready for the show in the morning, I'll just add opening NVIDIA and turning off all the noise suppression for the microphone and noise suppression for the speakers, because apparently no matter how many times I do it, as soon as I turn my computer back on, it's going to be turned right back on. All right, anyway, we're done. I'm done. That's the end of my first rant for the day. Happy Wednesday. How you doing, Zack?
Oh, not too bad. Like 51 degrees.
Damn. I'm 34.
Yeah, we hit 70 yesterday.
We were close.
Hey. Not going to be as warm today. But hell, starting the day off at 50, when they told me it was going to be 34, something like that, I'll take it. I will take it.
Yeah, we won't get quite up to 50 degrees, I don't think, today, but it's not going to be in the negatives. So I'll take that too.
Yeah.
After all, it is
There you
only
go.
February.
Yeah, exactly. That's insane, dude.
Yup. Tis.
Even the people down here that have lived here for a long time are saying, this is kind of weird. Usually it doesn't get this warm, like 70 degrees by February 10th. Oh, the mornings are looking good, though. Well, I mean, it says today it was supposed to be 36 this morning. Right now it says it's 58 instead of 51. That's insane, dude.
That is insane. Crazy, man.
Top flight security.
33 here. What's up, man? 33 here.
Well, you're right around where I am.
Yeah. You've been riding with you pretty much.
How you doing this morning, Craig?
All right. How you doing? How's everybody doing?
I'm going to say all right, but I'm going to at least make it try to sound convincing. You know, I'm doing all right.
I gotta be kind of quiet, though.
I got
you. Forgive me if I don't show too much emotion.
No, I hear you. I'm just giving you shit.
I'll get there.
And really, I should be quiet too, but I'll just get yelled at after the show.
Yeah.
Nah, she's used to it by now. 10 years of having to put up with it. Well, not quite. More like 8. 8 in the morning. Sounds about right. But we wouldn't know, because this is where I'd double check with Walter, just to make sure. But he's not here. He got no sleep last night, so he's going to try to catch up this morning. I doubt he's listening. But everybody sends some love his way.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
some restful and healing vibes. And shout out to all of you fine fuckers in chat. Good to see you all there.
Josh is enjoying that fuck word today, isn't he?
Fuck yeah.
Am I dropping it a lot? I haven't noticed. I know I used the F at the beginning. I thought I was trying to not. Oh, well.
No, it's only been a couple, but you usually don't drop too many F-bombs unless you're ranting.
I do try not to. I mean, for no particular reason. If I were to go back and listen to the show, then, you know, maybe I'd be like, oh, there's too many, and then I'd want to start editing them out. Yeah, that just sounds like a big pain in the ass. Maybe I'll just watch my mouth.
It ain't a kid's show.
It ain't a kid's show, as marked in my show description when I set the show up. No, it is not made for kids.
Ain't a fucking kid's show.
Ain't a fucking kid's show. So all you PDFs, just stay the fuck away, because this ain't a fucking kid's show.
Your chat's letting everybody know as well. Thank you, guys. Everybody's dropping fucks and asses and stuff.
And then we'll just throw in a Zachary plutonium. Just for shits and giggles.
Say it with me. It's fun to say. Plutonium.
Plutonium.
Well, it does seem like these days you could have a whole different list of words that are going to get your ass flagged.
Yeah, they probably got my voice with plutonium.
Signal chat.
Like, all right, just forget it. Who cares if this guy says plutonium? I'm tired of looking into this shit. Every time he says it, you make me go sit there and listen to his phone calls for a week, and he doesn't talk about it fucking anything but video games and fucking shit like that.
Talks about video games and he reads some books. How do I care about getting alcohol from a rock?
What is that from?
The real alchemy, or a practical alchemy, a primer of real alchemy. I think that's what it's called.
I think that's right.
Or the movie?
No, by Robert Allen Bartlett. It's a book.
Yeah, the book was much better. Don't even waste your time with the movie.
Yeah.
So there is a movie.
You just got to find it.
Probably out there somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
But no, it talks about, that's how I learned how to do the alchemy I was doing.
Oh, yeah?
And really learned about potential and, yeah.
Sounds
Like I was growing my hair back because I asked the plants to grow my hair back when I was growing. And it started working. And then I quit taking it because it was vanity. And I was like, man, that's lame. I'm bald. I'm going to own it.
But you lived in Indiana.
Yeah.
Surely you could have spent a few days at least trying to deep down convince yourself that it's to keep your head warm.
I know, but I was lying to myself.
That's why you take a few days. I'm not saying lie to yourself. I'm saying take a few days and deep down convince yourself that it's just to keep your head warm.
But yeah, people at work offering me money and shit. Let's get this patented. Let's good here. I'll even give you the liquids. Here, take it. Go get it patented. Go. I don't think it's that stuff. Just telling you. Probably gonna laugh at you when you take that in there. I don't think it would have worked on anybody else.
Yeah, it's probably just for you, really.
That's not how rock spirits work.
Yeah, I didn't deal with rock. I was dealing just with plants, but same difference. I didn't ask them to make anybody's hair grow. I just asked them to make my hair grow. And I also touched them and talked to them every day, you know. And the ones that I grew from seed, I put the seeds in my mouth first.
Yeah, you had it going on.
The biggest zap I ever took was probably like 150, 200,000 volts with very, very micro, minuscule, if any, amperage. It was all electrostatic. Big difference. Like you take a 120 volt shock with 1 amp, you're going to have a real bad day with just 1 amp. Real bad day. Just 120 volts, 1 amp. Now I could take 150,000 volts with 0 amps. It's not so bad.
Electricity is a funny thing.
220 is the one that'll really get you. I've been zapped by 220 one time, and thank God it was on a timer that only went for like 1.7 seconds because it grabbed me. I was like stuck to the machine. Yeah, all I saw was white. Felt it go right across my chest. It was so weird. Every muscle in my arms and my chest like seized up for a second.
You didn't get any superpower?
No. Nothing that I've noticed.
That takes lightning, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes some real power.
You ever hear about people who get struck by lightning and they're like fantastic at math or something else?
I think that was just John Travolta.
Oh, really? Probably Scientology shit.
He had a movie called Phenomenon where he thought he got struck by lightning.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe it was aliens.
Right.
But after that, he got real dang smart, real fudging smart.
Yeah, I remember that. I saw that in the theater.
Really?
Yeah, I saw all kinds of movies.
I thought it was a pretty good movie. I think he did do a pretty good job of explaining the trade-off. Oh, yeah, you get to be real smart. Do shit with your mind. All it'll cost you is your brain.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Spoiler alert.
Remember Michael?
The angel.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. He'd see a bull in the pasture and be like, what was it saying? I forget, he had something.
I don't remember. I remember not liking John Travolta in that movie. Didn't care for Michael just because I thought John Travolta ruined it. I think you could have probably had almost anybody do a better job at playing that kind of an angel.
It was iffy. But there's some parts I like. That part I liked with the bull.
I'd have to go back and check it. I do not remember.
Something you would say. You go fucking duel with the fucking bull.
A la peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you like that too. He was kind of like a Forrest Gump angel.
Was he like Forrest Gump? I thought he was more like Bad Santa.
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
Not that he had the mouth on him, but he was just kind of dirty and scuzzy and like he was an angel, but he just didn't really give a shit.
Right.
And I've been listening to all these different people talk about the Book of Enoch. And they all say different shit. Yeah.
Good book. Crazy shit in there. They should have left it in their canon. Ethiopian has it in their canon.
I need to go through and read it again. I mean, it's still in the Ethiopian Bible.
Yeah, you can just read it once.
Yeah. It is in the Ethiopian Bible.
Well, that's one of the oldest Catholic or Christian places, like, in the world.
I think they're the OGs, man.
Yeah.
The real OGs.
Like a bunch of Hebrews ran away to Ethiopia. They've been there ever since.
Yeah. Supposedly the arch there.
Supposedly, yeah, the Ark of the Covenant's there. All kinds of crazy stuff. You know, out of the Christian persecution in Ethiopia. And they still speak Hebrew, and it's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, they have an 88 book Bible. You know, like in 125, the Council of Nicaea went through all and they said, hey, we're going to remove these 22 books. Well, actually, there was over 100 books.
Yeah, quite a lot.
And they removed a bunch, and now it's only 66. But Enoch was one of the books, and that's supposedly about the angels and the heavens and how they work, and the battle in heaven and the Nephilim, how they were created. Supposedly gets really into it.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'm so interested in Enoch is because, like, when you go into Genesis and it shows the timeline of people that lived. You know, this person lived to be 600, this person. And it's like, and they had this person as their offspring. And then this person had this person, and it tells how long they lived. It's a big, long thing. But with all of them, it says, you know, and they died. Except for Enoch.
Didn't really die.
It never
he became
says
an angel.
Enoch died. It said he lived to be 365, and then he walked with God. And he's the only one mentioned in a big, long list of names that says anything about walking with God. He's like the only one that has something different written about him.
Well, I've heard that he's the one that turned into Metatron.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to...
I'm not sure about that either. It's a loose... I haven't looked into it that. much, but
I'd like to meet Enoch.
apparently he's the one that turned into Metatron. Hence, he didn't die. You know what I mean?
There you go. That's going to be my answer from now on, Zach. If anybody asks me if I could go back and have dinner with one person from history, if I could bring one person back to have a meal with or a conversation with, who would it be? That's going to be my answer. Motherfucking Enoch.
That's a good
Enoch.
That's a good fucking answer.
Who would you fight
better
if
than
you could fight anybody in history? Kane.
And Franklin. So I could go to the Hellfire Saints Club with him.
Yeah. Jump him in the cave.
What kind of debauchery he was doing.
No, I think I might just stick with my go-to of Helen Keller.
Whoop her ass.
Whoop the shit out of her. You won't even see it coming.
Bitch, get over here. You're not blind, deaf, or dumb.
Hey, just to see if I could sneak up on her is the only thing I want to know.
Who?
Have you heard all the different people in showbiz and stuff saying they think Stevie Wonder can see?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He might be partially blind, you know?
Yeah, I think he is. I think
Which would make perfect sense.
He walks through airports, no problem.
Like if you're going on Ed Sullivan, and like you're legally blind, but you can like see shit, like movement and shadows and light and dark and the contrasts and shit. You can like see, but you don't see enough to like be able to drive. You don't see enough to be able to like do. You're legally blind, but you could still see. But Ed Sullivan comes out and does an introduction, and it's like, oh, here's blind Stevie Wonder. Like, oh, all right, I guess I'm blind now. You're like, wow, what a great fucking shtick. All right, Stevie, you're blind. And here's some glasses.
I'm pretty sure Ray Charles Charles was actually blind. And I don't know how the hell he shot heroin, but man, as awful as that is, it's fucking incredible. Because you got to hit a vein. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is back in the day where they didn't have even, the needles they have now and blah, blah, blah. It was like old school shit. I'm going off the movie, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd have to have a buddy there or something. Somebody.
At first, that's what it was. If they portray him in the movies correctly, he needed a friend at first. And then the friends kind of abandoned him, and he's forced to do it on his own.
Well,
and then he
I don't know
was able to
if
do
that's
it, apparently.
bad when you stop shooting your friend up with heroin. That might be...
I mean, kinda. If your friend is completely blind, I kind of think it might be. I think you're better off hanging out and making sure he does it right.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's like, you know what I mean? One thing if you can see and you're just a lazy asshole who doesn't want to bother to learn. But he couldn't fucking see. And they got him addicted.
He's probably like Daredevil. And every time he wants to shoot heroin, he just has to make bat noises to use his echolocation to find his veins.
Mm-hmm. He has to go in the rain.
Exactly.
Oh, I wish it would snow today.
You ever see the video of Stevie and it's during the I don't know, I think that when they did the AIDS song or whatever back in the day.
We Are the World.
We Are the World, I'm sorry, yeah. And I think Paul McCartney knocks over a microphone and he grabs it, no problem.
I think I do remember that. Or there being something, yeah.
Yeah. He just grabs it, no problem. Nobody says shit. Wait a second. How did he see that? Maybe it was just his reflexes. I don't know. I doubt it, though.
Man, I'm really starting to despise traffic on my way home.
Welcome to my
I
world.
thought you were going to say something else.
No.
Traffic sucks.
Traffic.
Especially when they're in front of you doing stupid shit. Like going...
You watch that car go back and
in
forth.
a 50 going 40.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Oh my god, drives me fucking crazy. And then there's double lanes you're not supposed to pass. Fuck that. I'm going. If I get my chance, I'm out.
God, I wish I could take, like, another way to get there. But 85 between Spartanburg and Greenville, even with, you know, because usually it takes me 32 minutes in the morning. That's what it says every time. Roads are pretty much empty. I just move right along, 32 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll be sitting there. It'll be like 4 o'clock, and it'll be up to like 47 minutes. And then I'll look at it at like 4:30 when we're about getting ready to leave. It'll be 56 minutes. And then I got to drive back to the thing to drop everybody off at the op center. And then I look at it, and it's an hour and 7 minutes.
That's what it's like for me leaving for work. Before I even walk out the fucking door, I don't have to open up an app. I'm just, how long is it going to be before I can get everything done and ready and get out the door? 56, an hour, 90, okay. Maybe I'll just stop smoking weed and get the fuck, actually get ready for work before that number gets too high.
Shit, I gotta take some drugs first.
Speaking of which, shout out to Lee Thunder Chicken. Just broke up the last of the garlic cookies.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well, the truth is, I lost it. It was in here somewhere. I had forgot about it. That and about an ounce and a half of other weeds. It was just the last little grab bag, the little bottom. I just forgot about it. Lost it. Didn't even realize it was gone. Yeah. Goddamn is right.
Wish I could lose weed like that.
Right?
I always know where it is.
I spent like 2 days just like, I'd stop and I'd just laugh. Like, what kind of life is this where I can just completely forget about and lose 2 ounces of weed? Like, 3.5 grams would keep me up at night. I would wake up in the middle of the night just to fucking take a couple one hits of my 3.5 grams. I'd be so excited to have 3.5 grams of actual flour. Not like hot boxing on a fucking old ass pipe trying to catch a resin hit with a headache. Like actual flour. I'd be so fucking excited. And now I just like, it's like Christmas. Oh, surprise. Here's 2 ounces of weed. Oh. Well, don't I feel like a real gluttonous pig?
What's that crazy noise?
That is a cigarette rolling machine.
Yeah, I'm making my cigarettes. I was tired last night. I laid down at like 8 o'clock.
I used to roll my own myself.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, I stopped. I quit, you know. I don't want to say pussy.
I took Hank to a friend's house. He's got to get away from this female. He's just being so bad. And I get it.
I mean, Hank's fixed, right?
No.
They do it to you.
Hank's all dog.
Yeah, you better watch that then.
I mean, it's not like anything can happen. He's 4 times her size. So we're not really worried. It's just, dude, he's insane.
Is he not neutered, Hank?
No.
Oh, he's not. Are you looking to breed him?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sure this dachshund
Well, you better
breeder is
be
not
careful.
ready to breed with Hank. Doesn't want Hank's impure
definitely
genetics.
Impure. How dare you come around? You're impure. Hank's just gonna get it off one day, and you ain't gonna know. You're gonna show up a puppy.
Buy him a pillow. I mean, make sure it's a sexy pillow, but buy him a pillow.
Yeah, it's an animal. Big old bear.
He's just gone full retard.
What kind of dog is he?
Part shepherd. I think he's part pit bull. But they said boxer, but I don't see boxer in him at all.
Yeah, I got a pit bull lab.
I can see a little bit of the boxer in the shape of the head. Check out a boxer's head shape. That's usually how you can identify one.
Yeah,
because Shibby had boxer in him too, and if you looked at that was pits do have like a big head, but boxers are definitely a block. It's definitely a little bit more squarish.
Yeah, like a square head. Yeah. Look at us saying the same thing, yeah.
Look at us. Or listen to us.
Synchronicity. Synchronicity.
No, not for you.
For some reason, I thought Santa was right there.
Laura says, Axel actually had a blanket, and they called it girlfriend.
I had a blanket too.
For those that don't know, Walking Axel is Laura. And that's what the screen name refers to as walking the dog. Axel. Walking
Yeah,
Axel.
a lot of people get confused and call her a dude. I even made that mistake back in the day, and she corrected me.
Well, they have no way of making it clear. Unless you want to start including pronouns. Or maybe we can shade everybody's screen name pink or blue based on the information given when you create your account, provided you honestly and accurately tell them which pronoun you are. Pronoun. And then if you don't lie, then we'll just be able to look at you and know. Otherwise, it's just a shot in the dark, really.
Sometimes.
Or if you can remember what their actual name is, you can usually decipher it that way. Like I couldn't have been for sure that Laura wasn't a guy. But parents are weird. Parents will give their kids some really weird names. So just because the name is Laura doesn't necessarily preempt it being a
boy name, a
woman.
Too.
Right.
Woman.
But I did just assume. I got no problem assuming your gender. I got no problem assuming your sex. I don't give a fuck. I'll assume just about anything you want me to assume. Or don't want me to assume. I'll assume that too.
I think we can assume that all our establishment, administration, government are all fucking pedophile pieces of shit. Except for like 2 people.
I mean, probably not all.
There might be
but the big ones. I think the big ones.
Maybe
there's a lot of them that come and go.
The ones that are controlling everything are just terrible.
The ones sitting on a committee, yeah. They probably all eat babies. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. I think the last president that probably didn't do that was Reagan, maybe?
No, he was definitely the show, dude.
He was probably just the shining beacon of the hill up there in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think he did that. I could be wrong.
You're the good at.
Really, Carter Carter's the only good one. And I know he sucked, but he didn't fucking, he didn't even, toe the line for Israel.
Well,
So I got to give him that,
Obama did a pretty good job of not towing the line for Israel. On some things. On some things.
He fucking killed Gaddafi for him. He killed Gaddafi for him.
But there were other things. There was a lot more people that he didn't kill.
You sure? Didn't he have
sure.
the most, wasn't he the president that bombed the most?
I don't think so.
Like drone strikes.
He liked him all right.
Yeah, drone strike.
I'm pretty sure he lost that time. I don't think so.
He was full of hope, though, right?
I don't know that he's killed the most.
No, I don't mean killed the most. I think he, got like a Zack said. He was doing it like boots not on the ground type shit. I mean, the people of Libya were begging him to stop bombing. Like 10-year-olds in the plaza. He didn't stop. And now that country's fucking obliterated. Run by ISIS. And or CIA. Whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, I'd like to see the real goals of what they're trying to do,
The New World Order. 1,000 points away.
But yeah, like each, like, why are they doing this and that and this and that? And
I don't know. They need to be taken down.
There's a lot more to it than what we see on the surface.
Perhaps we need some outside universal threat. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Truth.
You just had that queued up, huh?
Well, I mean, I keep it on the list.
Keep it close.
It's got a button assigned, yes.
That's fun. Oh, my girl woke up. Hi.
Sick of working so far away to talk
You
to
were
him
closer
about.
before, right?
Oh yeah, I was way closer before. I'd work like 15 minutes from home.
They gave you a truck, though, and now they're making you shine.
But yeah, we got all these new jobs, and some of the guys are sticklers, so they want people they can trust with them.
Yeah.
Well, when you're playing in traffic, that's a prerequisite, I would think.
Now Zack, you made me appreciate these traffic guys now. 'Cause now I make sure I wave to them. I go real slow. Yeah.
We appreciate
Not that I
that.
didn't go slow before or any of that, but I just didn't really think much of them. You know what I mean? But you made me look at it completely different.
Yeah, I never thought about these guys either.
Traffic control workers are people too.
God damn it, you're right.
Okay.
Right. I think you guys used to be worth like 20 points. Now you're only worth 5. That's how much I love you. Lists, they're still 50. Shouldn't be out there. I think I bitched about bicyclists the last show too, didn't I?
Yeah, I don't know.
In regards to speed minimums and speed maximums.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was fun.
Yeah, they're starting to set maximum speed limits for bike lanes now because of these electric vehicles.
Those electric bikes, man, they're hauling that because they can tune them now.
But won't let them on the main street? I think that's just, you're being, I don't know. Feels like you're singling out a group of people. I think we should create an entire protected class of e-bike bike riders in the bike lane.
They're making them register. They're making them register in Jersey now. They go over, a certain amount. And most of them do go over like 50. So.
Yeah, 50. Yeah.
They can tune them to fucking 80 now and shit.
That's just stupid.
See, now if they wouldn't make people wear a helmet, we could get rid of a lot of the dumb kids these things.
Well, luckily they took that away here. Well, at least motorcyclists
You don't have to wear a helmet now?
Motorcyclists don't. I don't know about bicyclists. I know motorcyclists don't have to wear a helmet anymore.
They do here. They don't in Pennsylvania.
I never wore a helmet when I was here.
I never wore one on a bike, like on a bicycle. Bicycle helmets weren't much of a thing in the 80s, unless you were like in the Tour de France. You might be wearing a bike helmet.
Or you were a stupid kid.
Right. When you're 8 years old on a BMX, what the hell you need a bike helmet for? All you're going to do is crash and fall off. Run into a tree or something.
Make it fucking jump.
Yeah.
Bricks and plywood.
Why would you need a bike helmet? You're a kid. You'll be all right. Just rub some dirt in your brain.
That's what I did.
Just rub a little dirt in it. And walk it off. Just walk your TBI off. That'll be fine.
It's just the migraine.
See, dude, that's so fucked up. Light up right in front of me. It's like the parking light. But when you go to tap on the brake, it light up. How the fuck did that happen? I have a bulb in this truck that was like, this must be like a lunar lander model truck or something.
Is that the one you can't find?
Yeah. Dude,
why don't you try a junkyard?
No, dude, it's a 2023. There's not
well, still
23. It's something. Yeah.
What is it? 2023 F-150? You got it.
I feel like that's right.
Yeah, it's an F-150.
Okay.
Like the most bought truck in the country.
Yeah, one time
you
I
would
had
figure.
I had like an 86.
Maybe did it. They couldn't find it.
That's weird. I bet I could find one over here. There's a place, and this guy had everything.
Yeah, they couldn't even bring it up in their machines. They had to go onto Google to Google search it. So I told the man and my manager, I was like, dude, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm going to be riding around with the tail light out until you get this taken care of. They ain't going to Ford and spending $38 on a bulb. I told him yesterday, if that's the case, and you have a couple of these, you might as well just go buy a bunch of whole taillight assembly things and switch them out so you can put normal bulbs in there.
Yeah, really.
Because, $6 a bulb or $37 a bulb, there's not much of a question there. Shit, on what you should do.
Yeah. Or what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how in the hell can they even justify $36 for a friggin' bulb?
They'll justify it.
Supply and demand.
Yeah. It's rare.
Well, we fucked up listening to this engineer. And I don't know why. I don't know. It's like mixing two bulbs together. Like, it has to have the plastic clip to clip into it. It's not like one of the other bulbs where it's just like a couple metal clips at the bottom that go into the thing. It has to have this whole plastic cap thing at the bottom to snap into the other one. But then at the same time, the bulb is really small, so it's not like all the other normal taillight bulbs that are small at the base but get a little bit bigger. And they might be like an inch around. Well, this thing's like a half inch.
Like, why did they do that? You know what I mean? Like, fuck. And I feel like it's on purpose almost. Like, yeah, we're just gonna do this to fuck with people. You know what I mean?
We're going to do this to make any and all repairs to it proprietary. I think that's what they're heading to. Like John Deere tried to do, but the farmers said, nah. Wouldn't surprise me if all that shit's... So essentially, you're going to be renting your car no matter what, again, because you're not going to be able to fix it. It's all going to just be extensions of the car dealership or the car manufacturer. And they're essentially loaning it to you until you need to give it back to them.
You got a John Deere around you? Either of you guys? I assume you do.
Like,
I'm not sure.
Have they changed their colors? Because where I am, they're like brown and yellow now. It's not green.
What?
The fuck? When did that happen? What the fuck is going on?
Looking like some fucked up UPS.
Huh?
I heard John Deere was going to start making trucks. I don't know if that's still in the works, but it was supposed to be like brand new trucks, like work trucks, starting at $15,000, without all the bells and whistles and bullshit.
Yeah,
it's like a farmer's truck.
Imagine like a combine or a tractor.
Yeah.
Tractor controls.
Real simple, right?
Real simple. It's like driving a fucking tractor, but it's a pickup truck.
Yeah. There was one I don't know who. I don't remember the company, but they were going to do a pickup, but the back end wasn't going to have any real side to it. It was just going to be a flatbed, basically. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. Was it
kind of weird?
Honda?
I forget who it was. It might have been. It was somebody,
I know what you're saying. I think it was international. Now that we're talking about it, it was the big rig corporations. It was it was just like the regular rig, but it was just like smaller.
Yeah, it might have been.
Not the word I was looking for, but
who it was, but yeah.
Mac or Freightliner, one of those.
Yeah.
One of those kinds of.
I think it might have been Freightliner.
Might have been Freightliner.
I don't think it was Mac.
Who's the other one? Kenworth?
Yeah, Kenworth.
Something like that. One of them.
And then I think KTM was going to do one too. They make dirt bikes and shit.
I don't know KTM.
I don't know what happened though.
Yeah, somebody could definitely start selling some trucks with the prices that they're charging for the new F-150s and the Tundras, and they all come with all these bells and whistles, automatic.
That was the other thing about that truck. It was going to be cheap out the box, you know. And you could add on to it, but it was cheap.
Yeah.
And
you could get the base model where you could roll your own windows up if you want, you know?
Right, yeah.
A real base
all
model.
Take me back to the 80s, Katie.
I do like power windows, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, sure.
But there's a lot of this stuff that is just not needed.
A lot of creature comforts, man.
Yeah, I would absolutely trade my heated leather seats and my, moonroof, my full extended view sunroof, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Oh man, you got
all the cool shit. Yeah, I think I would totally trade all that in for the ability to actually work on and repair my own vehicle. Like if it were simple enough that I could crawl in there and it not be like $800 to get the spark plugs changed, I think that'd be swell.
That's how my F-150 was. I had an old one. Straight six.
Shit.
Well, shit.
What did I do with my earbuds?
Oh,
there they are. Okay.
They're in your ear.
Okay. I found them.
Oh shit. I think I could get my nephew up.
This guy's got 8 minutes. I think that's him over there. Okay.
I got some time.
You lucky punk.
Yeah. Punk. Now he's a good worker. And I'm getting this other guy kind of broken in. He's starting to get it.
That's hot.
You know, a lot of people, they're like, hey. When it's slow, you kind of don't pay
as much. And I get that. Can't do that.
The first truck I ever bought, Bill, was a 1978 and a half Ford F-150.
First one I ever bought was a Dodge Ram. She was awesome. Crashing in a fucking telephone pole.
You know what? I didn't crash it, but I definitely, ran it into a tree. It was low speed. But when you're 15 years old and you're not supposed to be smoking, you're not supposed to be driving, and I was driving my own pickup truck up the driveway smoking a cigarette. I dropped the cigarette on the fucking floorboard and I was trying to grab it. And sure as shit if I didn't.
I had a trailer on the back when I crashed it.
That sucks. That's extra momentum.
Yeah.
That's extra scary.
Terrible. Yeah, it was. I was fine though.
Extra inertia? It's probably inertia or momentum. It was definitely extra one of those.
I don't even know, man. Well, I nodded. I nodded at the wheel, and next thing I know, I'm in a fucking...
That'll happen. That's how that works.
Yeah. So I guess my body was relaxed. I've been in car accidents, though, where I hit a telephone pole, the first accident I ever had, and I braced for it. I was still fine.
Hey, what's up, Dick?
You know?
I'm gonna have to go get some ice. Pretty good. How you feeling? Better?
Oh, yeah.
Good, good. I'll be right back.
Good.
Oh, man.
Motherfucking Quick Trip.
Yeah, but you watching me on the...
I mean, where are you exactly, Zach?
I just walked into the QT.
That's weird. Huh.
Small bag device, please, with the receipt. That's a deal. Thanks a lot. I gotta go on mute for a little while, guys. I gotta get my nephew up. I'll chime in when I can.
All righty.
All right.
You do your thing.
I will. Yes, sir. Okay. Can't lose the receipt or the credit card. Got eyes. Oh. We could interview my flagger if you want.
We absolutely could. I don't know that HR would appreciate it.
Let's put away here.
I did see that Candace Owens is now just straight up calling out Erica Kirk. Saying, all right, enough's enough. You need to go get questioned by the FBI. I think
that's fantastic, right?
I don't know. I haven't really been paying that much of attention, but
I watch her every day.
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, she is absolutely calling around. Man. I'm like, where you been? We known this shit from the beginning.
Well, she's been doing what I think most people, more people should be doing, was just taking in information.
Yeah. She was staying away from America, though, because I guess, she had kind of...
I guess she had some pretty weird vibes, after their meeting.
That's what did it, yeah. And she lied to her face, basically, she found out, Just like she lied to everybody.
That said, what do you think's going to happen?
With her? I don't know, man. Probably nothing.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
True. Candace will be like, okay, I feel confident that it was Erica Kirk and nobody's going to do anything about it. So now on with my life and things will resume back to normal. And that'll be the end of it. Nobody will mention it. That's just it. Into the annals of history it goes. And she'll be back onto the Macron thing or whatever's next.
Same with these Epstein files.
Well, nobody's going to give a shit that they've just redacted all the names of the people we should be prosecuting. But if you don't know what their names are, then you can't demand that they be prosecuted. So, redact.
I mean, you heard the women are coming out with their own list, though. I don't know why they didn't think of that fucking 10 years ago. Or whatever the hell.
He said, she said.
Yeah.
The uber rich man or the emotionally damaged from the experiences she had to endure. Who do you think is going to make a better fucking witness? How hard do you think it's going to be just to destroy a lot of these women, not just on the stand, just completely and just destroy their character?
Well, yeah, that's their MO, I guess.
Yeah, I remember that Me Too bullshit,
man,
though,
up.
so you still got to be questioning.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be back. I'm sorry.
All right. That's all right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just doing my morning. I got to fill out stuff. The truck inspection, blah, 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 vehicle inspection.
Nope, that's quite all right. I was, considering going and grabbing some fresh coffee. and I was just looking to see what I might have on this soundboard.
Yeah, play a song.
I was going to say, well, I haven't done much, and rather than trying to open up Google and open up YouTube or try to connect my phone and figure out the best way to actually play it through, that's why I was checking to see what was on the soundboard. So I think I have music. I don't think I've got to put... Oh, you know what? It's only 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm pretty sure I can get coffee and get back here in that time. So what this? Don't you folks go anyway. This is the halfway point here on the Ironworks. We'll be right back.
Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tack, little boxes on the hillside, little boxes all the same. There's a green one and a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one. They're all made out of ticky-tacky, they all look just the same. And the people in the houses all went to the university where they were put in boxes and they came out all the same. And there's doctors and there's lawyers and business executives, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, they all look just the same. And they all play on the golf course and drink their martinis dry. They all have pretty children. The children go to school, and the children go to summer camp, and then to the university where they are put in boxes. They come out all the same. And the boys go into business and marry and raise a family in boxes made of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. There's a green one and a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one. They're all made out of ticky-tacky, they all look just the same.
I feel like that wasn't the one I was supposed to be playing. I mean, it was the right song. I just feel like it was the wrong version. I thought I cleaned that up a little bit. Thought I could still hear that background.
I didn't hear any music at all. I didn't hear the guitar at all. Was that just through tunes?
Probably. Like, it would work better if I could change it, but every time I try to change it on Teams, it tells me I've got to switch my whole fucking sound system around to a way that would not work.
Yeah.
Oh, well, my noise suppression wasn't on Teams, surprisingly. But I think if I hit high fidelity mode, it gives you guys an echo. I know it used to.
Echo.
Yeah. Or maybe all of this shit. Yeah, it looks like that was probably the case. I just don't get it.
Man, I got dinged for speeding yesterday. It told me to slow down my truck.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I did it Monday first, right? I was like, okay, fine. I didn't pay attention. Next day, same spot, I'm paying attention, right? Thing says 65. I'm doing 68 or whatever. Or no, it says 70 and I'm doing 72. Then all of a sudden it dings me and tells me I'm speeding. It's going to happen right up here when we get on 85. So I'm doing 72, and then it tells me that it dropped down to 60. and then I'm now going 12 miles over the speed limit. The only thing is, I can see the fucking sign ahead of me like a quarter mile that says 60 miles per hour. Oh, I was cussing up that stupid computer voice. Yeah, it drives me nuts, dude. We'll see if it does it again today. It says 70. I'm going to stay in the right lane this time. I usually get in the middle because there's a lot of people getting on and off. I'm going to stay in the right lane and see when it drops down to 60. See, this one still says 70. Yeah. Fuck you, Sansera. Yeah, it's so weird having something monitoring your driving. And it's not just like, we know how fast you're going. We know where you went. They know if I step on the brake too hard. They know if I step on the gas. They know if I make a sharp turn. They know if I pick up my phone, take a drink. It's insane, dude. I don't like it. Ain't seen another speed limit sign yet. Maybe Sansera fixed itself. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, that's the one I saw yesterday. Okay, now slow down.
That's right. You guys are protectors of the realm.
Uh-huh.
That's what the shields are for. Jack's looked it up, and apparently the shields better convey a moderator's role of protecting the community.
Moderators have shields now?
Yep.
They're really pushing all the battle stuff, aren't they?
A little bit, seems like. Gotta change the mentality.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so NASA got pushed back again. See that?
From March?
A darn hydrogen leak. The same one that messed him up last year.
I do, Sherry.
I would bet it's going to be pushed back beyond March as well. If you want to make some money, go place the bet.
That's the thing, is eventually they're going to fake it. Again.
Yeah, eventually they will.
Yes, Sherry, I feel very protected with your shield.
They're going to push it back a few times.
Make me want to be a little spoon. What'd you say, Zach? You going to push it back to when?
Well, we know they're going to push it back a few times. So if you just bet the same amount every time, I think you come out ahead. You just can't keep betting more and more and more, because then eventually they are going to do it and you're going to lose.
Yeah, like 3. Even saying that seems about right. After about the 3rd time of them saying they're going to push it off, someone else is going to pick up the mantle. And either the first person will either just trail off and nobody will hear about it again, or they'll fake it, or they'll just keep pushing it off indefinitely. But by then, someone else will say, no, we're going to go to the moon. And then you can start putting bets on China, and you figure the first 2 or 3 times they're going to push it off, so you go ahead and put your bets on the first 2 or 3 times, and then by that time it's going to be somebody else. They're going to say, now it's fucking the Blue Origins or whoever it is, the Amazon.
That's what they're saying. They need to look back at Blue Origin and blah, 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 blah. They're already talking about that.
Yeah.
It's like, how about they can do what they're going to do, but we're the federal fucking government. Okay? They can be private and do what they want, but we are not going to rely on them. We're supposed to have we have fucking NASA, right? Best and brightest engineers, blah, blah. Why do we need help from other companies?
NASA's
private
cool.
Organizations again?
We've got motherfucking Space Force, bitches. What benefit is Space Force if we can't even fucking get to the moon? Why in the world would we need an entire force to protect us from the entirety of space? Like, we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I think that's just a name.
Well,
I don't think anybody in Space Force is ever going to actually go to space. Right?
It's probably like a
play like we're in their world.
One of those little tiny Tyler Durden type armies. Just real bare bones. You got to bring your own uniform and money for your own burial. But really, you're drawing off the national defense, all the money for the national defense. So somebody's getting rich somewhere. It's just not going to be you. We just needed to create an entire new branch of the military for which to siphon tax dollars. As long as they don't actually get it. NASA. Space Force.
What's their motto? You know, like Army always had, like Army has one, Marines have a motto. I wonder what Space Force is.
To infinity and
Be
beyond.
all you can be is the Army.
I was going to say that. I was about to say that, yeah.
Boldly going where no man has gone before.
What's the Air Force?
Aim high.
Aim high.
I know it used to be. I don't know what it is now.
You got it.
Be all you can be in the Army.
That's the Army?
The few, the proud,
the
Marines.
What is it?
I'm not sure what the Navy is.
No, it's the Marine.
The few, the proud.
Oh, that's right.
Navy's is, hey!
Jump.
I'm sure Andrew B can tell us.
Learn to swim.
I believe the Navy's is I Heart Seaman.
Andrew was Navy, wasn't he? He can tell us.
I was going to say, if Andrew B were here, he'd be able to tell us. Laura, hook it up.
He might pop in.
Shoot him a message, Laura. Tell him you want him on.
I guess there's a bunch of names that have been redacted from the Epstein files because these guys got lots of money and big fancy lawyers. They're getting them redacted somehow. But this one guy was describing it pretty well. He's like, you know, as soon as somebody doesn't, it's like they're all sitting there, 100 horrible, evil, wicked guys, and they're all holding a gun. They're in a circle, and they're all holding a gun to the person's head to their left. And as soon as one of them fires, they're all dead. They're all going to go down. Not holding my breath or anything like that. But yeah, they have to stay. They have to stay united. If one of them, you know, decides, or a group of them are like, "Hey, I really don't like this guy. Let's let his name out." They can't do that.
Oh yeah, no. Did you hear what Pam Bondi said though?
No.
Uh-huh.
He said if we prosecute these people, some something like the establishment will all go down. Well, let it fucking go down. That's what I say.
Oh, that's
Let it
bullshit. Don't we have a backup government in place already?
But they're probably pedophiles too.
Yeah, but we don't get to know what that is. They still have the continuity of government bullshit narrative, the one that they include in every elementary school civics lesson. If the president dies, the vice president becomes president.
And I'm sorry, that's bullshit. There ain't nobody in any of these seats of power that are irreplaceable. They're just so important to the government that's nonsense. That's a bullshit statement right there.
But that's how they view it. That's how, you know what I'm saying?
You can all be replaced. Every single one of you.
I'd love to replace somebody.
So what? We should
Maybe I wouldn't love it, but
files? Is that what you're saying, Pam? This isn't one of those things that you get over.
It's protecting people at this point.
We got 15 minutes. Oh, man.
I know that's right.
Tired.
I must say my sleep has been better. Waking up with less need for coffee immediately. Hell, I might go an hour and a half in the morning before I drink a cup of coffee, even on the weekends.
The weekends I have one right away, but I haven't even been drinking coffee in the morning. I had like half of one today.
Yeah, I will say if I have to like interact with people, I better have some coffee. They're going to want me to have coffee.
It would be better for all parties involved. Oh, man. So, like, you hear about that music festival that got canceled? Like, Kid Rock was putting on whatever. There was like 70. I mean, Hank Williams Jr. was even going to be there and shit. I was going to go. It was going to be in Anderson. It's just a little over an hour from the house. Like Rock the Country or something like that. It was like 70 bands, like all different genres of music. And then four of the big headliner guys pulled out, and Kid Rock just canceled it.
Did you guys watch the Super Bowl at all? The halftime show?
There was one?
I watched.
No, I still don't know who won. Who won?
Oh.
The Seahawks?
Yeah.
I saw they were winning 9-0. Like, it popped up on YouTube.
4 field goals. But then they started, they were doing good in the second half.
And pulled it out by the 9th inning, huh? Congratulations.
Yeah, pretty much.
Strong third period comeback.
I'm seeing rain.
Yeah, so apparently, who is in these Epstein files, and one of the reasons Erica Kirk becomes so prevalent and deserved to be in the same conversation is because I think it's her. This lady that used to be a publicist, I think is right, has a bunch of emails, and this latest email dump between herself and Jeff. And I do believe that could be where
connected her to the Rothschild too.
The jerky comes from. I think they were exchanging emails. Erica's former publicist was talking about wanting to do and have the people around her do DNA tests because she only wanted to interact with people that were 98% or more Jewish because they were smarter and better people. And then the word like goy and goyim kept getting thrown around between the two of them, between Jeffrey Epstein and Erica Kirk's former publicist.
Yeah.
Shit like that, as I recall.
He said that he had useful goyim around that were rich, but he didn't really care about them.
Yeah, things like that.
So, you know.
Which is just really sends up red flags. Yeah. I mean, not for the obvious reasons, but just because it makes me... I think even Billy Ray Valentine was talking about this on his show on Sunday. Or maybe it was the show on Saturday, I forget. But if you were a conspiracy theorist, this ought to really shut you up for a while you dig through until you can come out and be able to point and scream and say, legitimize the things in the Epstein files with all of the human jerky and the negative, right? All the weird things that everybody's been saying for so long. Sort of a lot of this stuff is being not proven through these documents, but at least reiterated through it's the implications are there. They can imply a lot of things, and it sort of implies and runs down that same vein of information that implies a lot but never actually says anything of any value, because it's a bunch of very rich and powerful people trying to make a concerted effort to keep information hidden. It can be hard to get that information.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Yeah. So I don't necessarily trust the things that are coming out in this release. The fact that they're redacting, I mean, tends to solidify in my mind that they're altering these documents in at least one way. But maybe no other way have these documents been altered other than the black box. But I also feel like some of this shit's just been made up whole cloth to fill in gaps to make people seem crazy, because they're not going to provide any real information or really do anything about any of this. It's just going to keep the conspiracy theorists busy for a while, and then once they do finally start to get mad and start pointing fingers, there's nothing that's going to be done anyway, and it's just going to be right back to the same old minimization of who and what conspiracy theorists are and their role in society. Christ, we've been right for the last, forever, but we've been proven right over the last 5 or 6 years since they tried that horse shit. And it's just sort of been coming out over and over and over and over again that, maybe we shouldn't have been so dismissive of the conspiracy theorists. Maybe we shouldn't have been so dismissive of the conspiracy theorists. And because you can't have that, you got to keep them relegated to the dark, shadowy corners, playing with their yarn and cork boards that they just give you some more keys to play with. They'll dangle some more keys in front of you, and then conspiracy theorists will just spend time looking at the pretty lights, listening to the pretty noises, all the while the grown-ups are doing something that they shouldn't be. I don't know. don't know. I'm just trying to decide how pessimistic I'm actually going to be about everything that's going on. And I've not yet decided.
So what if a group
You lost me at group. Is that?
didn't look like aliens?
Sorry. Yeah, all I heard was group. What if a group?
I hit a spot. So what if a group came out? They didn't look like aliens or anything. They looked like humans. But said, we're a different, like, type of being. And here's the actual truth. And just started laying out everything that, you know, the elites are trying to hide.
Oh, I think there are.
And it was all like,
they called themselves InfoWars for a while.
would they be like, no. Like, this is a group that comes and like takes over our military with the push of a button.
Well, see,
like
that's going to be it. It's going to require something more than lip service.
Just the information. Yeah, it's going to. The information alone isn't going to do it.
Nope.
I think it'll be the reptilian.
I think it's going to be Comet Hale-Bopp, and that we need to kill ourselves so that our spirits can get on the spaceship at Comet Hale-Bopp, and we'll all wear purple jumpsuits. I mean, I don't need to offer any proof of any of this, but if I say it enough times and get enough people in my bunk beds, then we can actually board a Comet Hale-Bopp. Because that's what the elites are really doing, you know, trying to board Comet Hale-Bopp.
Yeah, they messed up last time using Kool-Aid. They were supposed to use Tang, so we'll get it right this time.
Tang is good for everything. I love Tang.
Wu-Tang?
Wu-Tang.
Wasn't that the running joke on that 70s show when Tang came out?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah.
I used to watch that show religiously, man.
I think I did too, once upon a time.
Mm-hmm. It was just always on, you know? Back when TV
My cousin watched it, and then I would watch it with him a little bit, but I would never turn it on. I would watch it if he was watching it, but it wasn't something I would stop and watch. And like if he was watching Friends, I've still never seen an episode of Friends. Like he'd turn that on and I'd walk out the
fucking
room.
hate Friends, man. I hated that show.
Yeah, I'd leave instantly.
Yeah. I don't know what anybody found in it. No offense to anyone in the chat. But
Yeah, just something about the guys. Just
it just never. Yeah, I never took to it.
Like,
could they be any more annoying?
Yeah, it was
any
like
more
this
feminine? Could they be any more feminine? The chicks
And the
had more
chicks
balls than the dudes.
Right, not even feminine. It's not that they were
masculine.
effeminate men and they acted like, but they were feminized. They were all very feminized.
That's one that.
Here's how men should act from a woman's point of view. Is what that felt. Yeah, Tang seemed to fill in the gap. Grabbed the market share, filled the gap that happens between pulp-free orange juice, which is just sort of unnatural and gross, but pulp-free orange juice and what my friends back in the day used to call orange drink. You could buy orange drink by the gallon jug at the gas station because it was so much cheaper than the actual orange juice.
Yeah.
So orange juice was for breakfast. Orange drink was for throughout the day during the summer.
Yeah.
and Tang split the difference and filled in the gap nicely. Not quite orange juice, but not quite orange drink either. Just the worst of both worlds.
And shit, the astronauts drank it, so, you know, that made it even better. Even though they probably never actually drank it.
I never really liked it, I don't think. I drank it
I never had
and pretended
it
to like it because I figured I should, because I saw it on TV, and it wasn't
Yeah, me
orange
too.
juice, but it was so much like orange juice, it had to have been good.
Right.
And plus,
Remember orange,
you could adjust the strength. That was always nice.
Yeah, yeah. Like lemonade, yeah. Remember Orange Gina?
Remember who?
Orange Gina. They had a like a weird bottle. It was out in like the 80s, and then it just stopped. I don't see it anymore ever.
I don't.
I might be saying the name. I don't know if that's the name. Something Gina. And it was like an orange drink, but it tastes like shit to me. I don't know. I had some friends that liked it, but
Dang, Big Pine, now I kind of want an orange Julius, too.
yeah, I just saw that. What's an orange Julius?
I've never had an orange Julius. I've seen them in the mall, but I never stopped to have one.
I haven't had one in
I like Ovaltine.
freaking years. No, you don't. You like the idea of liking Ovaltine. Nobody really likes Ovaltine.
No, I like it. I like it.
To drink
I swear to God.
Ovaltine.
I like that, what's it called? Alt. Yeah, I like that. I'm weird like that.
Huh?
I just don't really drink milk anymore, so it doesn't work.
Yeah, I haven't drank like a glass of milk.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even tell you how long. It's been probably 15 years. Oh. And then as far as like, I quit eating cereal. I tried doing milk in the cereal for a little while.
Well, it's just made out of shit anyway, so I just stopped eating that too.
3 people in this house, and we go through 3 gallons of milk a week.
Really?
Oh, no. When I grew up, it was my mom, my sister, and myself. And we'd go through about 7 or 8, typically. We had a Huck's gas station just down the road that would actually sell them by the 2s for a nice, real cheap price. Way cheaper than you were buying one at the gas station. And my mom would literally fill a fucking trunk up with milk. We'd have milk in the deep freeze. We'd have like 4 or 5 gallons in the fridge. We had always had milk. And we drank the shit out of that milk. Yeah, Justin, a lot of strong bones. A lot of inflammation and mucus. But it's fine. It's fine.
I eat lots of butter.
Regina knows what I'm saying. Orange Gina. Or maybe she's just saying Orange Gina. I don't know.
Yeah, one of these days I'm going to make it out to Peoria. One of these days I'm going to sneak up behind Daz so I can give him a big hug. Just one of these days. I'm going to track him down and find him.
I'll come with you.
You could meet me there.
Be detective. Starsky and Hutch.
That's right. Thelma and Louise. Bert and Ernie.
We're going to commit suicide at the end.
Okay, Bert.
Hey, Bird.
Oh. I hear ya. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get rolling.
All right.
I gotta start doing team lead.
You couldn't at least do a Fred Durst impression.
Keep rolling, bro.
Well, you have a good day, Zach. Watch your six. Keep your head on the swivel. All that good stuff. Be safe.
Absolutely. Yeah. Head on a swivel.
And the plan is to talk to you Friday.
Have a good one. I will be here with bells on. You know me.
Nice.
All right. I love you guys.
Love you
Talk
too,
to
Zach.
later.
Have a good day.
Love you too. See you, bud.
Bye-bye.
Love you all there in chat, too. Talk to you later. Bye.
And then there was two.
There were
I'm glad I came on. Now you got a co-host.
Right? There we go.
I'm reading the chat. Hold on. And they're all over the place.
As is
From
the
milk
case.
to blue chipmunks.
Mm-hmm.
And a cat named Felix.
Let's see here. And I just keep looking for something interesting. So many stories.
I went out.
Elon Musk said he'll congratulate Blue Origin if they land on the moon before SpaceX. He's focused on something else. He's more focused on not going somewhere else. That's right.
Yeah.
It's okay if they want to spend their time not going to the moon. I'm going to spend my time on not going to Mars.
Fucking crazy.
Social media giants are accused of addicting the brains of children.
No.
As trial begins.
The trial began a long time ago, I think.
You know, if there's something that is addictive for a developing brain.
Yeah.
What do you think it does to brains that are already developed? Shall we act like it just now has no effect? It's okay. It's okay if they make adult brains addicted. It's fine. You just can't make addicted to children's brains. Right? We don't want to give the children cigarettes. It's okay if you smoke cigarettes. We don't want to give the children the alcohol. It's fine if you drink. We don't want to make the children addicted to their phones, but it's fine if you do it. As a matter of fact, we're probably just going to move to the point where you're going to be required. Part of being an American citizen, a United States citizen, is going to be the requirement of owning and using a cell phone. It will no longer be your choice. You're just going to have to do it. You don't want to have a cell phone? Well, fuck you. You don't get a chance. You're an American. You have to have one now. Or in the very near future.
Kind of how it is already.
Almost. The implication is sort of there.
Most people freak out. Yeah. Most people freak out they don't have their phones on.
It was like me without cigarettes. Like even the idea of leaving the house without my cigarettes and a lighter. I just had to go into a panic attack. Well, what am I going to do when I need a cigarette? Like, I'm smoking one now, but if I'm out and I don't have cigarettes, what the fuck am I going to do? I need to have them so I know they're there. Like, I couldn't envision a world without me not smoking and not having the kit to make a cigarette or to smoke a cigarette. And just the whole notion would send me into a tizzy. And it's the same thing with people in their phones.
Now I freak out if I don't have a vape.
Yep, same way. I'm almost broken of it. I've still got those nicotine pouches that I use. And sometimes, as a stoner, I forget things. And because the nicotine doesn't play such a high priority in my brain, that it's not something I'm always focused on or always needing to make sure that I have with me, that it's not uncommon for me to forget. And I might just not be able to have one while I'm at work. It sucks, don't get me wrong. But the idea of going 8 hours at work without any nicotine would have, like, sent me into the fetal position. Like, there was a time I just couldn't comprehend the idea of not having something there along with me, my vape, pack of cigarettes or something. I'm really surprised at how little.
Yeah, see, I quit smoking, and I have to have the vape.
Do you? I thought the same thing about a cigarette. You didn't think you had to have cigarettes? Because I felt that's how I felt about cigarettes.
Oh no, I did.
But
I'm saying,
did you?
The vape replaced it still.
Yeah, but did you need the cigarettes?
Yeah.
Because turns out if you have a vape, you can get by without cigarettes.
Not.
Turns out you didn't, because you're not smoking them now.
Yeah, I wasn't doing it at the same time though. Like when I quit smoking, I went straight to vaping.
Right.
And I never looked back.
And I bet you'd realize that you don't need the cigarettes. Right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But then I realized I needed the fucking vape.
Well, maybe, but isn't that the same thing you thought about the cigarettes that you're not smoking anymore? It's the exact same thing you thought about the cigarettes that you don't have to smoke anymore. Oh, I gotta have the cigarettes. No, you don't. Look, see? You're living a life without cigarettes. You never needed them that badly. You thought you did.
Right.
Turns out there's an alternative. And I bet you don't need that alternative as like you didn't need those cigarettes. You just think you do. Like you thought you needed the cigarettes, and now you're living a life with an alternative without cigarettes. And you can live a life with an alternative without the vape. And eventually the alternative will just be air. Good old oxygen, to the extent that they let us have it anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
That's going to be the alternative that you, the one thing you truly cannot live without. That's going to be the alternative to cigarettes and vapes and hopefully nicotine pouches.
You're roboting a little bit there, Jeff.
I think that might be you. I got a nice strong signal.
Yeah, I heard Josh.
You give me a robot?
Oh, hey, there's
you're
that.
not a robot either. Maybe it's just your input. Hi there.
Is it me?
Yeah, I think it was you.
Okay.
Me and the foreman figured it out yesterday that I'm going to sit here at the op center until he messages me.
Nice. Maybe.
Yeah, they're a service thing, so like it's like when people call in and their power goes out, but like maybe a pole wasn't hit or something, just something happened, maybe a tree fell on a line or something.
Gotcha.
They'll call them out and send them out the next day for shit like that. If it's just like one house and it's not like an emergency call, like someone just they'll have power out for like maybe 6 hours or something. But they're not going to get a whole crew together. Like if power goes out for, 50 people, that's different. But if it's just one line that's running to a house or something like that, they're not going to get 5 guys up and out of bed to run out there, and they just don't. Not for one. Now, if it's a pole down or something like that, that's different. But little piddly stuff that they'll take care of it first thing in the morning. That's what happened to us yesterday. I was on my way to a job where he told me we were going to be, And then at like halfway there, I get a text, hey, don't go there. We're going over here now. We just picked this up. So I told him yesterday, I'm just going to sit in the op center until I hear from you in the morning. Like, I got an idea of where I'm supposed to go this morning. I told him, I know this is where we're planning on going. If this is where we're still going, all you got to do is send a text that says yes, and I'll know exactly what you mean. If not, send me the address to the new place. Weird job, dude. This job is so different than any job I've ever had. Even when I was working, driving in a company vehicle, like working for Stanley Steamer, like we knew a week in advance where we were going to be next week. You know, you'd have a cancellation here and there, but the schedule was set like a month in advance. This job is not like that at all.
Can I ask you a personal question, Zach?
Yeah.
When you started working for Stanley Steamer, did you see the job in the classified section of the newspaper? Was this pre-internet, or did you know somebody? Somebody get you on?
No, I definitely didn't know somebody. It might have been out of a newspaper ad.
I think they had pretty good creative ad writers, as I recall. I think they were one of those like managerial position with no experience needed type of ads.
Yeah, I think I remember that too.
Or maybe not that specifically, but it's something very much along those lines. Or you can make some ungodly amount of money every day. Because we have one guy in this entire company, our top earner in the whole fucking country earns that much, so you could too.
And if you're a good salesman, dude, that's not a bad job to have, Stanley Steamer. You could make a lot on commission, getting add-ons and stuff like that. A lot of these people, they're older women who just want someone to hang out with them for a few hours. Like, some people would have the same stuff cleaned like 4 times a year. Every 3 months you'd come out, and it would look spotless every time. I think, and they'd sit there and talk to you the whole time.
They just want a company.
Mm-hmm. Then you could be like, well, we could do, if you want, we could hang out a little longer and do these rugs over here and, spray down some Scotch Guard or blah, 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 this and that, add-on stuff. That's when you start making, you could actually make good money doing that job.
I believe it.
I'm sure.
And dude, if you got one of those machines that just did side work, good Lord, you could, yeah. Like they had a V8 engine, 350 V8 engine sitting in the back of the van, and that ran the steam and the vacuum. It could pick up a 12-pound bowling ball when the vacuum was turned all the way up. Wow. That's insane.
That is insane.
And 1,500 pounds of pressure it would go up to. But we had a tile cleaner that would go up to 1,500 pounds of pressure.
What's up, Trev?
We do it like 600. Shaggy rugs, you do it like 350. There was all different kinds of settings. What's up, Travis?
I used to drive around in a van with a great big diesel pressure washer, heated pressure washer. So you had the chimney coming out the top of the van for the exhaust on the heater. That thing would start to get hot. I did the mobile power washing. I don't think it was the 350 engine, but it was a pretty damn big generator or pressure washer.
I just had a portable one when I landscaped. Did that on the side kind of thing.
Yeah, you can make good money too.
So part of my repertoire.
Everybody wants to
guys, for real this time. I got to head out.
All right, Zach, we'll talk to you in a few minutes.
For real?
Yeah, talk to you in a few minutes.
I love you. Have a good day.
Later.
Later. We are getting close to it anyway. Only got about 9 minutes left. where I got to start getting ready for work my very own self.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Time flies, huh?
Time flies when you don't know what you're doing.
Just flying by the seat of your pants. That's how we roll here.
That is. And I do appreciate you coming to hang out this morning, Craig. It's much appreciated.
No problem. It's my pleasure.
And a shout out to all you fine folks in chat.
I planned it out last night. I said, I'm going on the show tomorrow.
Well, good. We always like it when you're here.
I didn't know Walt would be here. So it worked out pretty good.
Now, I didn't know Walt wasn't going to be here till about, well, it was this morning. It was maybe 3:30ish, I want to say. He sent a text.
Yes.
So hopefully he's resting up and sleeping well.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I wrenched you up, Trav. Of course, it doesn't help that you've got like 7 YouTube accounts that you use.
What's with the blue shield next to everybody?
They're protectors of the realm.
Okay. I'll take that.
Well, I think a majority of moderators that are on YouTube, not on our channel, because our channel's super ultra niche as far as YouTube goes, but in the rest of the general YouTube public, I think moderators are just fucking stupid. And I think that YouTube needed to remind moderators what their actual role is. And I think the only good way to do that was as a visual. They needed pictures. They needed a pictorial reminder of what a mod actually does as a moderator. Moderator.
Yeah, because wait, there used to be a wrench there, right? And now it's a shield?
I think that's right. Now that you say that, I do remember a wrench being there. Because they were called spanners once upon a time.
Yeah.
Thanks to all of our UK brethren and sisters.
That's fun.
What's up, DN? Good to see you. I could have sworn you were wrenched up too. Or shielded up. That doesn't sound right.
Everybody can be Captain America.
Right? Maybe it needs to be a small picture of what Mjolnir. Isn't that Thor's hammer?
Yeah.
Because he too was a protector of a realm.
Of course. Midgard. Or no, Asgard, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Asgard. We're in Midgard, I believe.
Midgard as well.
Yeah.
He protected the 9 realms. And/or protects the 9 realms.
You know what? We've already far exceeded my knowledge on Thor, and kind of then some. The rest of it I'm just faking, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, see, I'm into all that shit. Not the Avengers stuff, the actual Nordic shit. I also know the Avengers shit too. I mean, I'm a nerd like that.
If they'd have done better with X-Men.
Yeah, well, apparently the new Doomsday X-Men are going to be like part of it big time.
Yeah.
Word on the street.
And maybe that's more akin to the actual comic book. I just didn't really become a fan until I was watching the X-Men cartoon on TV, which I was a fan of. And that's what I was hoping would kind of be the direction of the X-Men movies. We're going to follow the X-Men cartoon, but they didn't. Made me upset.
I think they're going to go to that now. Yeah.
I don't really think they can. I think they're going to just try to dip their toe in it a little bit
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I know.
Because I think they're filling in with all these other multiverses and bullshit, and it's going to be something.
Oh, yeah.
But again, I don't know. This could be fucking canon right along with what went on with the comic books. I don't know.
Yeah, I get lost with that sometimes. Yeah. And they never really truly do the canon comic book. Like they'll say, "Oh yeah, it's based off this," but it never really. It only is to a degree. Like that last Thor movie, they did Gore the God Butcher.
I don't know.
And they fucked him up. He should have looked way different.
That Wolverine.
I like what Christian Bale did, but, you know. Yeah, him too. He's supposed to be small.
Well, I think the Wolverine, the last Wolverine movie, where he dies at the end, I think that was the last actual superhero movie I watched.
That was a good movie. That was a good movie. You didn't see Deadpool and Wolverine?
Nope.
That was good.
I think I did see the first Deadpool. I think.
I love Deadpool. I hate Ryan Reynolds, but I love Deadpool. I love what he did with it. I didn't.
Well, I think even if you go back to like,
I heard he's a piece of shit human being.
Ryan Reynolds' first role on television was fucking Deadpool. I think he's always just had that type of.
The older one. Yeah.
If you go back to a TV show called Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place, from.
That's what he was on.
Maybe back in the 2000s, I'm guessing.
90s?
I don't think it was the 90s. I think it was in the early 2000s. Pre-2010. I'm almost positive. Maybe,
I mean,
shit. I don't know. It might have been.
His first movie.
Maybe it was late 90s. It could have been late 90s.
It might have been.
I'm gonna.
I think it might have been.
Shit, I got a minute and a half. Can I look up?
2000s, he was doing a lot of movies.
Let's see. American sitcom. First episode was March 10th. Weird.
What year?
1998. Late 90s. It was.
Ooh. The kid was right.
Yep.
Strangely enough, I could refer to myself as the kid sometimes.
And that is kind of crazy. It's almost 30 years, and he's just always sort of been Ryan Reynolds. That same character from Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place. I guess he's had one or two dramatic roles, but for the most part.
The Proposal?
I don't know. I'm sure there's many, many Ryan Reynolds
him
movies.
and Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that one. But I'll take your word for it, Craig.
But you don't want to.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you don't want to see it. It's one of them TV movies they kept playing, so I just had no choice.
Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Way to go.
Thank you, Craig. Thank you, chat. Thank you, commenters after the fact. Hell, that almost rhymed. But we'll see you back here on Friday morning, hopefully with a Walter and Zack again. And whoever else wants to join in. Until then, be good, be well. Do good. Do it well. We love you. Bye-bye.